Jiri Prochazka fumbled the bag big time. So UFC 327 took place on April the 11th. Okay, so I know I'm late to this, but I had projects, I had I had stuff to do, and honestly, man, I don't know if I want to talk about this. But I'm not that pissed, or at least I'm not that heartbroken. I am, but like, you know what? Let me just get straight to the video. Okay, so Cub Swanson versus Nate Landwehr. Cub Swanson, he beat Nate Landwehr in the first round by punches. Like the dude Nate was like just wobbling around. Cub Swanson got some good punching. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought the stoppage was like kind of like weird, but Herb Dean has been giving us some weird ass stoppages lately. I don't know what the hell. Like, I don't know why the hell the dude's like still trying to. Like, he's still finishing fights, waving off fights after even though a dude's still standing. I get that Nate Landwehr didn't really know where he was, but he was still standing. Like, if he got knocked out, like, okay, yeah, but bro, like Nate was still like standing up. He was still like, well, I guarantee you he didn't know where he was. But man, like, I don't know, man. Cub Swanson got the dub. Brutal, brutal, brutal from Cub with the punches. Um, and this was his last fight. I haven't really been around that much to see Cub Swanson. During his WEC days or and stuff like that. I didn't even see the Duho Choi fight. Um, but I'm gonna miss Cub. He has given me some entertaining fights through through the years I've been watching him. Definitely for so many UFC fans. Um, yeah, I mean this was a good finish from Cub. I thought the stoppage was a little freaking weird. It's like Herb, like bro, like at least let him get KO'd. But yeah, Cub got it done. Good on him. I'm glad he's retired. They gave him that those freaking videos that where they do always do for certain UFC fighters. I'm still a little weirded out that Anthony Smith and Michael Chiesa got one, but Cub Swanson deserves it. Um, Next, Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. Okay, look, I'm not gonna talk about this fight that much. This fight was boring as hell. All right, this was basically a point strike fight. Dude, this fight was so boring, man. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I wanted Dominic Reyes to win. Like, it's always fun seeing the dude win. It's good to see him win. But my gosh, man, I don't freaking, bro. I didn't care at that point. Like, I love Dominic Reyes. I love Johnny Walker too. But Dominic Reyes, it was just like I just wanted him to win more. But holy shoot, man, that was not a great freaking performance from both men. No sense of urgency. Like I get like with Johnny Walker, like it kind of makes sense because he's trying to step away from that to get better. But like at the same time, like for both men, it's like, dude, like give us something, Like you're both very exciting fighters. I was like hyped to see this fight, but man, that fight just like kind of ruined the whole night. I was kind of worried to be honest because I thought, oh gosh, man, like is the whole fight gonna be a whole fight card gonna be like this? But but and we're just gonna move on to this. Congrats to Dominic Reyes. This fight. Oh man, we needed this. We needed that reset after Reyes versus Walker. Oh my gosh, man, this is probably the best heavyweight fight ever, like ever. And it was so like it was back and forth too. Like, bro, look, Josh Hokit. Look, we can all say that he's corny, he's cheesy and all that, but bro, honestly, he at this point dude, like he kind of deserves it. Like let's just let him be like that because this fight right here, bro, Josh Hokit proved himself. All right. Although I will admit he's pretty small for this division. Like I was kind of surprised that he was that small, but oh my gosh, man. Okay, so like I said, this fight was back and forth, bro. Josh Hokit hurt Curtis Blaze in the first round, bro, and my gosh, man, like the freaking like Curtis Blades, he was hurt, but as the round went on, he knocked not knocked out, but he landed a punch to Josh Hoke. Josh Hoke, he started wobbling around the cage, and then Hoke punched back. Curtis, like at the end of the first round, like I thought Curtis won that round. But then in the next round, bro, the same thing happened again. But I feel like Josh Hoke edged it out more. And Curtis Blades, bro, my gosh, man, he's such a freaking like. Look, Blades is elite. He is a good ass heavyweight fighter, right? You know, and bro, I think he's broke his orbital bone in his jaw or something. Like from what I heard. And my gosh, man, bro, Curtis Blades, man, is a freaking like warrior for taking those shots, man. But so is Josh Hoke, man. Josh Hoke took some heavy ass shots from Blades. Hoke obviously did more damage, and by the third round, I feel like Hoke I felt like he was more like energized. Like I felt like he was more like in the mood to keep fighting. Curtis Blades, man, like like you could tell like at that point both men were tired, but even then, dude, they were throwing body shots, knees, clinch, where they were clinching. There was like Curtis obviously got some like try to get some takedowns in, but Hoke actually did good with the takedown defense from Blaze, which is pretty impressive. For Blades is the bigger guy than him, but my gosh, man, like Josh Hoke was, whew, I don't like wow, like he proved himself. And Blades, well, we all know he's kind of been like how should I say? He's kind of underrated in the heavyweight division. I know some people, they're gonna bring up his loss to Lewis and Pavlovich and Aspinall, but dude, honestly, like those are elite. Well, Derek Lewis, but like those losses are passable. Like those are the best of the best. But Blades, bro, like when when he fights someone like Hokit, and hangs himself in there, gets takes some heavy ass shots, and Hokit as well. But mind you, Hokit is a newcomer. He fought a ranked guy, and he did it, and he didn't really like. He looked impressive as hell in there. And Hokit, man, like look. Like I said, I know some people like don't like the way his personality, but bro, honestly, like we got a heavyweight Kobe Covington. Like this is good because now we got a dude who's actually bringing, the trash talk into the heavyweight division, which is without a doubt the worst division in the UFC right now. And we needed this, okay? Josh Hoke, he's gonna bring some eyes to the heavyweight division. I really do think he's gonna I don't know if he'll be champ. I honestly I don't really think so. I think people like Aspinall and Gon are gonna give him some problems. Maybe Pavlovich too. But we're just gonna have to wait and see, man. Like again, like he's a bit small for the division, but honestly, man, he proved himself. He actually did prove himself. So this was a freaking war. Best fight on this card. Congrats to Hokit, Blades, bro. Like he's a G. Good on both men for putting on that performance. Okay, now Azamat versus Costa. Okay, again, I'm not gonna talk too much about this fight because I do think Costa, he kept his distance. He landed the body shots, landed the head kicks. Both the shots to the body and especially the head really set the downfall of Azamat. And again, dude, like Azamat, who was undefeated, Costa moved up to light heavyweight. Honestly, man, like he should have moved up a while ago. He should have moved up a while ago. He is pretty big for that division. And dude, honestly, I feel like he performs better here than in middleweight. Honestly. And my gosh, man, like it's like honestly, dude, Costa really did take his time. Like he kind of always does take his time, kind of. Like in the first, like it's always with the Paulo Costa fights, it always looks like he's not doing much in the early rounds, but as the rounds go on, he gets like he picks it up. and he really did it in this fight. His timing was precise with the head kicks, the body shots. It was so like he was on point with that. And bro, oh my gosh, man. Like he really like Azamat like with that final uh head kick, it was just like his body shut down, dude. It just couldn't take it anymore. And bro, mind you, every time Azamat blocked it, like with the forearm, bro, that forearm was getting destroyed too. Like I was like, oh my gosh, bro, his forearm can't take it that much longer. So I knew Costa, I knew Costa like in the early rounds he doesn't necessarily do that much. He's kind of like a better version of Cheeto Vera, like unlike Paulo Costa, I do think he has way more urgency, and he definitely picks up the pace. And when he's precise, he actually does damage. I mean, he did damage to the freaking the leg kicks. Oh, but by the way, let me just say this. I want to bring this back here, bro. The oh my gosh, dude. When Joe Rogan brought up the fact that Dominic Reyes' legs were compromised in the early rounds, and I'm like, what are you talking about? He's still fighting the same way, dude. Bro, Joe Rogan, bro. Honestly, he's really irritating me, bro. With those freaking that calf is compromised, man. Like, bro, those leg kicks, man. Those change the game. Like, bro. Oh my gosh, when he said that, I was like, oh my freaking gosh. Why did you, bro? Of course he has to say that, bro. The moment I noticed like the Reyes's like legs were kind of like a little tiny bit red, I'm like, okay. I was like, Joe Rogan's gonna say it, is he? And then he said it. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, bro. He was still fighting the same way, like, and it was the early rounds, like, bro. Both Reyes and Walker like were fighting the same way throughout the whole fight. Like, why do you have to bring that up every time, dude? Like, when you see someone limping, like, then you say, that calf is compromised. Like, bro, I freaking hate him when he says that, bro. Like, and he's saying that like those things never existed in the UFC, in MMA. It's like, bro, like, how long have you been in the UFC? Since like the 90s, dude? You've never seen someone like leg kick that much? Really? Really? Bro, like like come on, man. Like bro, I wanted to bring that up. I'm sorry for like moving past this, but I just noticed like Costa had more leg kicks, and I was like, oh wait, Joe Rogan brought this up in the Walker Reyes fight, so I'm sorry about that. But okay, so in summary, Costa did great. His timing was precise. He pieced up Azamat little by little, and as the rounds went on, Azamat couldn't handle it anymore. His body shut down, and it was all thanks to that that final head kick by Costa. And yeah, man, Costa's that light heavyweight, and good on him. I think you know what? Let's just get to this fight. Congrats to Costa. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't see this fight live. Why? Because on Sunday was Pascha. It was Orthodox Easter, so I had to cut the reaction short. I had to cut my my UFC fan but okay, basically like I couldn't watch it because I was gonna be late for my Pascha service. But basically, right, I did watch the fight for as short as it was. Jiri was fighting very, very aggressive pretty early. He wasn't giving Ulberg space. He was landing his shots. But the moment Ulberg like backed up and like his ACL, like, because his ACL did get torn, right? And the moment that Carlos was struggling to back up, Jiri kind of like he just slowed down. He just didn't pursue him prior to the ACL being torn. And bro, you could just tell like he just didn't have that same energy to come in and pressure his opponents. There was no urgency at that point. And bro, it cost him the freaking fight, bro. And what what made it worse, right? Is that like, look, if Yuri actually did beat him with a torn ACL, if he actually did beat Ulberg with a torn ACL, people would have said, "Oh, it's not legit because it's not a legit victory because Ulberg, he wasn't, he was injured, he wasn't at his best because of the injury," and it's like, bro, like, you know what, bro? I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared, bro. I'm sorry, man, but Ulberg, gosh, dude, he's legit boring. He's boring, like, bro. And the thing is, he used to be fun too. Like, he had that devastating left hook. The left hand that he landed on Yuri, bro. Like, he used to do that during his early days in the UFC. But like after his loss, like, bro, he just got all patient. He became a patient point fighter, and which makes sense because he freaking he trains with Izzy, or at least they used to train because apparently I guess those two aren't friends anymore. I don't even know what happened. But bro, man, oh my gosh, man. And and again, like what makes it even worse was that Ulberg has a torn ACL. It takes like 9 to 12 months to recover from that. So we might not have an active champ now. He might have to vacate, or worse, get another interim belt. But bro, we've been having a lot of interim fights lately, man. I don't freaking want that now. But man, we actually might have to freaking wait again for an. Oh my gosh, man, this division is cursed, man. This division is cursed. Light heavyweight is just, bro. Pereira saved it, but now like, oh my gosh, man, bro, Yuri, why, bro? Why did you have to like slow down, bro? Maybe like, well, Yuri didn't just have that like he didn't want to win that way because he wanted to give Ulberg a shot because he felt like it wasn't like. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he did feel bad for him and he wanted to give a shot, but bro, that cost him the fight, man. And he had it. He could have won. He could have won. And dude, the truth is, bro, this fight, this finish from Ulberg, the way he finished him, bro, it was so like. This finish from Ulberg was way worse than the finishes from from Pereira. Like Pereira, like Ulberg, like bro, Ulberg really like finished Jiri pretty badly, and oh, like it was a way worse KO than when Pereira KO'd Jiri. But man, and Jiri, the other thing was too, bro. Like why does Jiri always push his freaking hands down, dude? Like, bro, like he needs to stop doing that. Like, bro, the moment like his fist, like his hand was right here as Ulberg landed that left hand that dropped Yuri, and then Carlos just bounced on that. He pounced on that and finished Yuri, bro. And it was brutal too, man. It was so embarrassing, honestly. Because look, I get it, bro, if Jiri won, it would have been like, oh, it's not legit because Ulberg was not his best, bro. I don't care. I can't pretend like I like Ulberg. This dude's freaking boring, man. He's freaking boring, dude. And he has literally the personality of a freaking of dry paint, bro. I'm sorry, this dude is not interesting. He's not fun to watch, bro. Like, man, bro. Why did he have to start throwing the moment he got injured, dude? Like, look, here's the thing. It's actually impressive from Ulberg that he beat Yuri with just one leg. Like, it's actually impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. But bro, Yuri, bro, he's just bro. Not only like he fumbled the bag badly, dude. He had him. He was on the verge of beating him. He was pressuring him, not giving Ulberg space, and when he did get injured, bro, like he just like it was like I feel like it was a mix of like feeling bad for Ulberg and underestimating him. He underestimated his opponent, an injured opponent, because again he had his freaking hands down, like not blocking, not guarding his his face, and Ulberg landed that freaking shot that put him down. That like because he does Carlos Ulberg does have a devastating left hand. He does, bro. And Yuri, bro, like I do think that like bro, it's like a mixture of feeling like of feeling bad for his opponent and also just like completely underestimating him, even though he was injured. Like I just, bro, oh my gosh, man, why did this happen, dude? I'm so glad I didn't see this live because my cortisol would have spiked up, dude. Wow. Just wow, man. I mean, look, again, it's an impressive win from Ulberg because he finished Yuri as he was injured. But Yuri, bro, like it was you could clearly he could have clearly won that if he just had that like that. But I get he has a code like some warrior code that I get he's an autist. Like there's nothing wrong with that, but dude, it's like, man, like, please, man, just like, why? You could have beaten him, dude. And he has a kid on the way, like, very soon, and like, he's not gonna bring the belt back home. It's like, man, I feel bad for Jiri, dude, and oh my gosh, man, we all thought he was gonna take it. We all thought he was gonna take it, dude. Pereira moving up. This was Yuri's moment, and bro, he freaking blew it. Sorry, he blew it. I'm sorry. Like no pun intended, but oh my gosh, man. Look, man, it sucks. I hate to see it, man. Like Yuri, like he had it, but whatever. Ulberg, congrats to him. I guess it was an impressive win. But hell, man, I can't like again, bro. I don't care about this dude Ulberg, bro. Like, man, like, bro, freaking like, isn't it crazy that a freaking former like male stripper or escort, whatever he was, is a freaking champ now, bro? Like, I guarantee you, him, Izzy, and Hooker did something at CKB, bro. They had to have done something, bro. Bro, like Manel Cop was onto something, bro. Like when it came to the CKB people, like they put something in their waters at that gym. This is a joke, by the way, but I'm just saying, dude. I uh, I like no hate, but like again, man, like I can't hide it, dude. This guy is just so freaking boring, and the fact that he has a torn ACL and he's gonna be out for an entire year. And bro, like what was like the win didn't feel like it didn't pay off. It didn't pay off because now he's gonna be out. Now he's gonna be out. So now we have to wait. My gosh, man, I don't even know what they're gonna do next. Uh, with this division, but whatever, man, whatever. You know, Jiri, you screwed up, buddy. You really did, man. Ulberg, congrats to him, but he's going to be out for a whole year. So what was even the point of him getting the belt if he's going to be out and he's not going to be active? What's the point? It's not his fault, but oh my gosh, man. Oh, like this fight was pointless because of the result it got us. And at the same time, it was just sad because Yuri, my gosh, man, why'd you have to do that? Okay, all right. Let me stop whining. So that was UFC 327. If honestly, Okay, if I were to rate this, honestly, this was probably the best card of the year by far. If I'm being honest with you, uh, even with the the Yuri loss and that freaking awful ass fight with Reyes and Walker, uh, this was the best card of the year easily. And I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Even though look, it was sad seeing Yuri loss, bro, but. I mean, look, what can you do, bro? What can you do? If Yuri won, I wouldn't give it a 9 out of 10. Even with the Reyes Walker Walker Reyes fight. But bro, I'm stumbling so badly, dude. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. This was the best card of the year by far, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, so fights to make next. I mean, well, Cub Swanson retired. Reyes, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with Reyes. I don't care anymore. Uh, okay. Bro, that's kind of a tough one because I do. I don't know what to do with Hoke. Honestly, I do want to see him obviously he's in the rankings now. I don't know, man. Give Hoke like someone like I don't even care. Like Hoke, he has that the Kobe Covington shtick that he has. He's again the heavyweight Kobe Covington. I don't even care. Put him against. Honestly, you know what? Put him against Volkov. That'd be interesting. I don't know if does Volkov have a fight. I don't even remember. But I don't know, man. Like, just give Hoke another like top guy before he fights. I don't want to see him fight for the belt like pronto. Obviously, like wait, like give him another ranked guy and like a Volkov or something. I don't again I don't know if Volkov has a fight prepared. I might have to check it out. Wait, let me see this. Alexander Volkov. No. Let's see. Oh yeah, Waldo Cortez Acosta. You know what? Give him the winner of that fight. I completely forgot this fight was happening. Give him the winner of that fight, and then you can have a title elimination bout. That's my personal opinion. Um, Acosta, light heavyweight. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna tie in Costa what fight Costa should have with the main fight. Okay, so Ulberg is for sure gonna be out for a whole year. They're probably gonna do. I don't. Who knows? Like, is he gonna vacate like Yuri and Jamal? I honestly don't know. We have to wait and see. And if he just keeps the belt as he recovers, then I guess you could make Costa versus Yuri. I don't know if like for like the number one contender or an interim belt if Ulberg relinquishes his title. That would be a fun fight. I would love to see Yuri versus Costa. That would be fun. But again, Magomed Ankalaev is also in the picture. I don't know if the UFC really wants to give that guy another shot because they don't want him to. But I would like to see. Okay, I would like to see Ankalaev versus Yuri. That would be interesting. I would like to see. I do think Yuri could win that. I don't really want to see Ankalaev versus Costa. I don't really find that interesting. Costa versus Yuri is fun too. I don't really care. Whoever you put you could put Costa versus Yuri if they want to give Yuri the shot again. Or Yuri versus Ankalaev. I don't really care about Ankalaev versus Costa. Because I do think Yuri could beat Ankalaev. Costa, I don't really think he has a shot against Ankalaev, and that's why I don't want him to fight him. Or you could make Yuri versus Costa. That's a fun ass fight. I'd watch it. But we'll see, man. That's what I think should happen. I'm a little irritated that Yuri lost, but you know what, man? Like with Ulberg out, but we don't. The thing is, like, until we actually see, what if Ulberg has to like stay out for a long ass time, if he have to relinquish the belt or he keeps it. We'll see, we'll wait and see. But man, honestly, like, man, like the fact that he's gonna be out is it just this title fight was just pointless, man. It just feels so pointless. It feels sad. Cause Yuri had it, and like, bro, if Yuri won, we could have had an active champ again, dude. We would have had an active like heavyweight champ, but no, Ulberg he finished. He not only finished Yuri, but he's injured. He's not gonna fight for a long ass time, and it's just my gosh, man, what this fight was a disaster. Oh, okay, all right, I'm done complaining. All right, that was my review of this card. Fun, best card of the year by far. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. And no, I'm not gonna cry myself to sleep, but I definitely will be looking up at my ceiling, thinking to myself, what could have been.